Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about campaigns and what we use it for in PowerBase. Now, campaigns in PowerBase is a way to give a name to a broader category of a topic, concerted effort. It could be an issue campaign, but it could be something that's long-term or ongoing. And it's a way of connecting together all the activities for a particular topic, effort, program area. So for example, it makes a lot of sense in fundraising, right? So maybe you have an end of year fundraising campaign and you want to collect connect all the activities. You may have phone callings for donors. You will have an online contribution page. Maybe you have a peer campaign. You have an email campaign that's going on, a direct mail. You may be connecting all sorts of things. So in that sense of campaign, we would go to the menu here called campaigns. I mean, you can see under this feature, there's lots of other things it does. This is where phone banking happens, walk lists, petitions. But the campaign we're talking about here is just to create that name, right? That connects all these activities together. A great example, again, if I'm going to do the fundraising campaign, I just clicked on new campaign. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to call it end of year fundraising campaign, right? And you don't have to put a year here if you don't want to, because everything will be time stamped, right? When you enter an activity or a donation, but you can call it 2020 if you like. And you can see that there are different types. Sometimes it's nice so just for institutional memory, what was this campaign for? You can pick one or you can create a new one using this little toolbar if you have permissions to do that. I'm going to use this as a fundraiser. It's our fundraiser, everything. And you could put information in here to remind you what it is. I strongly suggest not to put groups in this case if you're using it because you want to include and send it out to the world. So you don't want to limit it to a particular group. Only do that if you really are. But if you want to bring in new people, don't use groups. You can start the campaign whenever it's supposed to start. When does your first effort start? I'm going to just get it started today. Maybe there's an end date to it, just again, so you can record how long this campaign was going. But I'm going to keep it open. I'm just going to, you can say in progress, put some campaign goals. Again, this is all, what is your goal? Just to document what you're trying to do in this campaign. So I'm going to just click save. And now I've created the campaign and you can see there's a bunch. There's my end of year. And now just to give an example, let's say I was calling up a donor and I'm going to just look up a donor because I know they have a longtime donor and I just want to make sure I talk with them. I'm going to go, you can now use this campaign for an activity. For example, I can go into activities. I can say I'm having a phone call just to have lunch, right? Lunch and talk donor strategies, maybe because this is one of my lead major donors who's really helping out. And here is the campaign. Now I can connect it to a campaign. Again, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to schedule this for the future. Maybe I'm going to call on Monday, put your time in, you can put notes in, or if it already happened, you can actually complete it. Right? If it already happened, complete it, and so on. And then you would just save it. I'm going to leave it for scheduled, and I'm going to save. And so again, contributions work the same way. When you add a contribution, you can apply the campaign. So just to show you, if I record a contribution, you can see there's the campaign. It's almost like the source code, so you know what this donation was for. And then you could pick your campaign. And this works on every activity, events, memberships, petitions, anything you want to put it on, any kind of activity you want to put it on. And that's what campaigns are used for in PowerBase.